Have theorized by saying there is what is known as formalism. People like Fredericks, he says that in developing countries there is a lot of formalism. The gap between what is said and what is done. The laws in India are among the best in the world, but the practice of the laws is not happening. So therefore, there have been searches to find alternatives to bureaucracy, to develop new ideas to counter the lethargy, the red tapeism, the goal displacement. There are so many tendencies of bureaucracy. Bureaucracy makes officials to pursue the rules rather than goals. So it is in this context, it is time and again said that private sector has done better. I'm now working in private sector post-retirement for the last 16 years, and I have my own information. I don't think private sector is really that much better. What happens in private sector is they manipulate so much of data and they produce results. And in private sector, there are too many violations. So therefore, the hope is that if you follow private sector practices, the public sector would increase. That has been said by the new public management theory in particular. Not only that, even before this, we have had the new public administration under the tutelage of Govt. It is considered to be the untouchable of public administration, Pariah of public administration, because he is like a rebel in public administration. Counting public administrations beginning from Woodrow Wilson, 1887, he says is ahistorical. It's useless way of measuring the history of the recipe. He doesn't agree with many of the things. That is why most of the professors of public administration are afraid of this law. It's something like Vemana. Vemana had profound sense. He was a great social reformer, but the Brahminic order suppressed him, and they somehow saw to it that his writings are not there. They burned and did so many things, but ultimately they surfaced. The new public administration, as you know, perhaps is a big departure. It has said that all the events of public administration, all the major points of public administration like bureaucracy, emphasis on efficiency, or neutrality, some of these things are not useful. It said there should be client focus, there should be change orientation, there should be goal orientation. These are some of the things, and there should be orientation to the underdog. In the context of US, it means Negroes or the blacks and the minorities. But in the context of India, it could be SCs, STs, OBCs, to some extent women. In addition to these two theories, there has been new public service. New public service theory says us the responsibility of the public administration is to deliver democracy. Democracy. So the job of an officer is to ensure that democracy is there. It's a new way of saying what public administrators are meant. It's not implementation of goals. It is to ensure democracy reaches the lowest level. And one last theory, perhaps one of the latest among this line of theories, is public systems management, about which we are going to discuss now. What is common to all these theories? I said new public administration, new public management, new public service, and public systems management. These are important theories, which are later theories, and the latest is public systems management. They have something in common. That something in common is that they are different from the orthodox theories, old theories. Number two, they try to look at public administration not in the narrow. We say that public administration is something like executive branch of the government. We have three branches of government, don't bother about legislative, judicial, but bother about executive. Within that one small piece. Now this way of looking at public administration is not agreeable to these four things. They locate public administration. They say that public administration is in a very vast canvas. You have to study public administration related to state, in relation to market and in relation to civil society. Three things are important. Public administration has been excessively statist. Then what you study is about state mostly. You draw a line. So public administration is within the discourse on state. What I will discuss about state within that public administration is a small aspect. But these theories view it differently. It's not only state, much bigger. The canvas of public administration is bigger than state. It goes to market also. You have to have a theory which combines the role of the state, market and civil society. So this is one important. And it advocates that the market, private sector practices, if they are used in public sector will be reformed. Public sector will be more productive, more efficient, will deliver more. And it also advocates professionalism. In existing public administration, I think the way things are happening, professionalism is gone. Now, there were days when rarely a minister used to interfere in the role of the administrators. Roles were clearly demarcated. Today, the minister says, come on, write what I say, do what I ask. As a result of which, people are going to jails after the government goes out. And it may be because of the third rate